Who is the mysterious Sith figure in Star Wars The Acolyte? Well, I have a theory for you, and it might be tying into the future of Star Wars under Dave Filoni. So here is the person in question. They wear a helmet with a voice modulator, and it's got a huge grin on the helmet. And I think this helmet design teases Abeloth in Star Wars The Acolyte. If you guys don't know who Abeloth is, she is the mother. She is a Mortis god, just like we saw introduced into live action in the Ahsoka series. If you guys watch Star Wars The Clone Wars, there was also a Mortis God's arc in that show, and it was great. And it looks like Dave Filoni is going to be bringing these characters over to live action. So here is the theory that I posted over on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. It says here, the Acolyte theory. What if the Sith character is a servant of the Mortis God Abeloth, aka the Mother? The helmet resembles Abeloth's sharp teeth and mouth. We also just saw the other Mortis gods teased in the Ahsoka series. And Dave Filoni could be setting up Abeloth for his Star Wars movie that's going to be coming out in about 3 or 4 years. I then wrote that Abeloth might be giving power to the Witch's Coven that we know is coming in episode 3 and 4. And maybe the Jedi Order is completely against these witches using that type of power. Abeloth is known for chaos and just being a very powerful being, so maybe she is granting power to these witches in order to free herself. We also saw in the trailer there's a flashback of Torben and his eyes go completely black when he confronts the witches. And here's an image of that from the trailer. You can see his eyes go completely black. It looks like he's getting taken over, and then maybe he does something terrible, like maybe he starts killing innocent people or something, and that's why he willingly drinks the poison in episode 2. And then what if it's revealed that the fire that killed all of these witches and the Coven and everything was actually due to the Jedi? I think it would be a really big twist to have the Jedi actually be the bad guys, and that's why they're all trying to basically cover up what happened all those years ago. But anyways, you can see that the eyes of Torben go completely black, just like Abeloth. So imagine if she can just control people and get them to do whatever she wants by just possessing them, basically. Then in the last part of my theory, I addressed everyone's idea that Kamir is actually the Sith. I just said it feels too obvious and that I think he's maybe working alongside the Sith Master. But I do think he has a larger role in the series that's going to be a big twist later on, but I definitely don't think he's the Sith Lord. Like, I guess he could be, but it would just be way too obvious in my opinion. I think it would be really interesting to have the Sith be revealed as one of the witches, or maybe one of the mothers of May and Osha. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I think that there is some kind of connection to Abeloth, whether the Sith is a woman or a man. I think it is going to tie into the whole Mortis gods and all that, because Dave Filoni just introduced us to it in live action in Ahsoka. This is the next series after Ahsoka, so it makes sense to continue on with that story. And then we know Ahsoka Season 2 might deal with Abeloth being imprisoned by the other Mortis gods, because there was like a mountain that looked really mysterious, and I feel like we're going to end up going there sometime in Ahsoka Season 2. But yeah, that is my theory. I think that this Sith person is trying to free Abeloth and create, like a following, I guess. But let me know what you guys think down below. I could be completely wrong. There could be no connection to the Mortis gods or Abeloth, but just looking at that helmet, it clearly teases Abeloth. Like, why else design it like that? It literally looks like her. But yeah, let me know down below who you think it is. Do you think it is Kamir, or do you think it's someone else? Leave your thoughts down below.